He's piloting. You don't need the pilot.
He's piloting. He's also drinking while piloting.
He
he
drinks
can't
with
drink.
everything.
He can't pilot unless he's drunk. That's the problem.
Meanwhile, on Star Wars, we're busily trying to reel Rana back in before he gets buzzed in half.
So yeah, it's been a month. So for anyone who's forgotten,
that's what happened.
Yes,
Yes.
you've just been shot by this
What? When?
last episode.
Yeah. Again, I was missing.
Oh
Are
well,
we still on the Imperial shuttle?
no, you're on your own ship. The idea was to hack this wonderful little spy satellite and try and find out where the Imperial Inquisition station is on this planet. Unfortunately, the satellite turned out to be one of these things.
A buzz droid.
Yep.
Aren't they tiny?
Half a meter diameter.
Half a meter diameter, but they're still enough to like chop if they can do damage to a starship. They can probably do damage to a person.
If you're unfortunately a fleshy meat sack that's been sealed in a airtight container, floating in the vacuous void, they're kind of a problem for you.
Why did we send Rana out there on his own?
Because he's the only person
Because
with
we
computers.
didn't know it was one of these.
Well, the only other person that could possibly do it with any sort of reliability would be Atten.
Yeah, unfortunately, we do not have an R2D2. We have R2 Fire and R2 Talk.
No, we have R2 Fire and then 3P Talk. Oh my god, so much.
Why didn't we reel the thing into the ship?
Would you want this inside the ship?
It's a satellite. If you pull a satellite out of orbit, it doesn't tend to do satellite-y things.
Do we care? We just want to know where this place is.
Well, the point was that we were trying to hack into the satellite system, and if we took it out of that system, we couldn't get anything out of it.
So we did the first and last thing you ever do as a party. We tried to be stealthy.
Yeah, sorry, I'll be back in a second.
So, what's my little comment?
I'm not sure if I can pull him back in, because I remember that was one of the things I tried to do, and that wasn't working quite so well.
Yep. He's only mildly wounded though.
But, was he unconscious or evicting oxygen? I'm trying to remember. You know what? Do we have any? Okay, let's get our force points.
Oh
yeah, that's the thing we have to do.
We should roll. We should clear the dice pool, roll force points, then roll duty.
Yep.
Yes.
There we go. Give me
Force
some
ahoy!
Haha.
The next time I play a character, I really should play someone who doesn't talk nearly as much.
You all suck.
3.
We've still got 2 more.
And 1 more.
Sorry, I'm back.
Roll dem force dice.
Damn it.
Not too bad. Right.
Could be worse.
Yeah, that could definitely be worse.
Alright. Currently, are we standing in a, do we have an airlock wing outside, or is the back door open or something?
I think we just opened the front door,
I think you just opened the front door. Okay. So.
Can we get a physical representation of where we're at here?
Yeah, open the one of ours internal.
Also, I mean, not just one of ours internal, but a little outside of space thing where the
I think I have a
That is too much for Gro.
No. Give me a second to actually delete out.
Oh god!
Yeah, that's left over from the last time I used this. So that's the one of ours. There's no wreck of the Tuntef. I haven't used this since the first episode.
Yeah.
And then we'll put Rana down here.
Can you blow up the Rana? You're huge. You're bigger than the spaceship.
I mean, in general, actually, the buzz droid's probably not all that big.
The spaceship is also pointing the wrong way.
Oh, okay. Well, the thing is about this system is that you really don't need to have maps unless you. They're useful for visual reference, but you don't need them.
Well, we technically need I kind of wanted to require a thing because I wanted to spend a force point. Say that our ship has winches and tethers with stout cable and
Pretty sure we
climbing
did
clips.
that last session, actually.
Yeah.
All right. Can I say that we have one, and I can clip it to my calculon butt and jump out the ship after the Blizz droid?
Yeah, you can
Blizz?
jump out into space.
Better you than me.
After securing myself on a retractable winch.
Winch, not wench. Just making sure.
I said winch.
He
Wait,
did. in
Can
fact
I
say
use
that.
the?
I know, but I'm
the
just
fla-
making a joke.
Yes.
Can I use the flamethrower and the ice thrower to propel myself through space?
I was just impressed that he managed to say a word right. Was all.
I can actually speak correctly. Yes,
Sometimes.
it's possible. Plausible.
Okay.
And
So
also likely.
we'll say it's like that. Of course, you
Alright.
are in a orbit over a planet.
Yes, so we're all slowly falling towards the planet, but at velocities to make sure we miss it.
I'm pretty sure geosynchronous is a thing, especially for satellites.
Yeah.
Apart from
You're
Ranus.
still
Ranus,
falling toward the planet. You're just moving fast enough. You never hit it.
Yes.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Do we have the information from this thing that we need?
nope.
No.
Anyway, first
We
things.
didn't need any information from it. We were trying to make sure we had a blind spot.
Then why don't we just shoot it?
Right, so nothing for duty. Obligation has been triggered.
Ah.
This Gand, something about a score to settle.
Oh, Gand.
Damn you,
He's
Gan.
been looking through the.
Fantastic.
He's been looking through the local population ledgers. Census. That's the word.
Yeah.
And it turns out there's an Imperial officer here who has some connection to his clan's destruction.
Also, people were making fun of you on Bounty Book. Because you
He
haven't
doesn't use Bounty Book.
Oh, he doesn't use Bounty Book?
No, everyone's
No,
on
Doesn't
my
stop
bounty.
people from
Sid
making
uses
fun
it
of him.
for him.
Yeah, everyone's on my bounty now.
Alright. So, Calculon is going to, after securing himself to a winch, is going to jump out after the Buzz Droid, because he is a robot and unperturbed by space.
Famous last words, everyone.
Basically.
going.
Wait. Don't we just want to shoot the buzz droid to kill it?
I have
Uh,
hands. I have hands that can do shooting.
Why don't we just
Yeah.
use one of our guns?
We may hit Rana.
Because that would light up the whole net.
Yes.
Well, more practically, the reason why we wouldn't want to use the guns is what would be the silhouette of that buzz droid?
0.
Yeah, it's smaller than a human, so.
So we would be firing at 4 purple dice at least.
All right,
Okay,
great.
so-
What would I have to roll to maneuver myself towards the blood droid?
Probably an athletics of some sort.
Things I am totes good at.
Wait, athletics.
Okay, Gray. Would my
coordination.
flamethrower or ice thrower work in space?
Yeah. No, we had this conversation.
Did we? Would neither work, or would only one not work?
And when am
the
I?
ice thrower should work actually, 'cause it would just be liquid nitrogen.
Well,
real quick.
effectively.
But it wouldn't be as effective because things are pretty damn cold already in space.
Yeah.
I mean,
Can
if
somebody
you've been-
hand me a blaster? Then I'll jump out too and kill this thing.
If you've been,
Blasters don't have recoil, so.
real quick. So what would I be rolling again? Supposed to be average check or what? Or an easy check?
Probably a difficult one.
Oh,
Um,
really?
Wait, hard?
You don't have
Hard.
any. You don't have any method of actual propulsion, so you're doing this entirely off your jump.
yep. So it'd be a coordination check probably.
Coordination. Okay. So that's that. Is there a coordination thing here?
Yep.
Yes.
Where's that at?
Skills.
It's an agility skill.
Yeah. Coordination
Can
or
I
athletics. I'll let you choose which one you want.
Coordination,
Can I use my-
please.
Can I use my ice thrower to propel myself?
Just vent
you
your
can have a
fuel.
boat.
that
boost.
should work. There
Yeah.
is still expansion of fuel.
Get a boost dice then for that.
All right. Let's just say so. It's agility for coordination.
Oh, goodness.
You can
And
just
careful.
You
Be
can just
careful
double click,
using
even though it's got no skill. You can just double click to load it. So
I know.
Pretty sure
No
double-click
failure,
feature.
but only 1 advantage. So, no success.
you're starting to fly off in this direction.
But I am tethered. I made sure I said I was tethered
Yep.
to the machine.
Right, I fire.
Okay, can I either use athletics or my ice thrower to propel myself?
You can
Yes.
use athletics.
You can use athletics and your ice thrower as a throw boost dice.
Or we could have just spent a force point to say that we have 0G packs.
That is
No.
also an option.
On the other
What,
hand, we don't
what
have
penalty
very
am I
many
doing
of
this
those.
on?
Yeah. Can we just say you have a 0? I jumped out because I'm heroic. You jumped out because you're intelligent and actually have a 0G maneuver pack.
Okay, that works for me.
I'll give
Okay,
you
so,
3 boost dice for 0G maneuver pack.
Wait,
And
did somebody give me a blaster?
No.
I'm sure you can find a blaster. You've looted so many blasters. I'm pretty damn sure you can find a blaster somewhere.
Okay, I'm
They're
just
like
gonna hold
the
on
new
to.
candlesticks.
You know what? We just gotta build a candlestick thrower and just use them as ammo.
Oh yeah.
That's a different game, isn't it? I'm pretty sure the candlesticks were in yesterday's game.
Yeah.
They're quantum candlesticks.
No, they're in every game.
Oh yes.
They exist only when we need them.
And I know
Okay,
how
so
this all ends. We crash land on Dungeon World.
Okay,
It's
And
not
then you
would
40k
like to
and
move
we
into-
can't do that.
I'd like to move into medium range and shoot the thing.
Okay, make me a hard, an average, because you've got a boost, a pack. Average athletics or coordination tech to try and boost in closely.
Okay.
Rather than give the boost out, so I'll just make it easier. Seems sense.
You're still maneuvering in space. You can
At
still
an
cock
average,
that
so
up.
that's two.
Two.
That's two. Yeah.
And you have one boost die because you saw how I did not
Just
do
a
it right.
reminder, people, it's been quite a while.
Yes. If you're watching this in
Yeah.
the future, you're probably wondering what's happened. For us, it's been a month. I had a very, very busy July.
And if you're watching us from the past, how the heck did you get a hold of this?
Time's travel.
Oh yes.
Okay.
And
And if you're watching us from the present, hello, over my shoulder.
Okay, so I take 2 strain, right?
Yep, you can take 2 strain on that. And then you'll be in range to try and blast the buzz droid.
Alright. Am I at range or am I at far range or something like that?
You'll be at far range, I think.
Okay.
Did we roll initiative, by the way, and I just completely missed it?
No,
No.
it's from last game.
Oh,
Yeah.
So we probably should re-roll initiative.
Yeah.
See.
Cool, because I know what's happening.
Yep, cool. Even the satellite knows what's happening.
Even the satellite.
The satellite has special shades on for this.
Well, since it's not a satellite,
Yeah.
It's just a. I'm just gonna say, what asshole left us up here?
You're trying to
the
find a
Imperium?
Sith. Yeah, you're trying to find the Sith Academy. I think
Probably
that's
my
the-
old boss.
Yeah.
Where the hell? Okay, so I'll take the first slot, I suppose.
Yep.
Okay, now I'm not as good at shooting with the blaster.
Just curious, Rona, do you have a special device on your wrist where you can call the Y-wing from a remotely?
The A-Wing, no.
No. Okay.
Because A-Wings don't have astromechs. I don't... Oh yeah, A-Wing does have an astromech.
No, it doesn't.
What
It
difficulty is this?
has its own computer.
Pardon?
A-wings don't have astromechs; they have onboard computers, so you can't remote control it.
There we go. Yeah,
Right.
I was right first time.
Carter,
What
fire.
difficulty is this at?
Medium range.
So
Average
2.
2. Yep.
Yeah.
I'm going to upgrade the difficulty to try and keep my little finger alive.
Swine.
You mean, and us dead?
Yeah, I want to kill you all as well.
Is this how you
I'll just
bid
hang
for
out
other-
on the ship.
Did anyone else hear that high-pitched noise?
No.
I heard it.
well,
Careful if it gets louder, just check up, just look up, make sure it's not a bomb falling on your head.
Okay, I do not have a blaster on my character sheet, so we'll have to work out the damage separately.
Just assuming is a blaster pistol.
Yeah.
Well, wouldn't it be a normal blaster?
Well, that's a blaster rifle. We have
Well, it's up to Gray in the end, I suppose.
we have looted several of them, but most of them we've been giving over to the rebellion.
Yeah.
Well, you could
I
have.
left my blaster rifle on the ship.
All right,
You
then
fool.
we can just have that as borrowed.
Yep.
Okay.
I wonder what would
Yeah,
happen if
so-
you were to jury rig multiple blaster rifles together to fire in unison.
Oh, cool.
Blaster rifle is base damage 9, so
So base damage 9.
crit 3 and uses ranged heavy. That's all you really need to know.
So I put a 10 in. Can I then try and drag that onto my little NPC? No, I can't do it that way. But he has an armor of nothing apparently, so that'll be enough to annihilate him.
Really?
Yep, he was already damaged. Rana did actually manage to hit him last time.
Oh, okay.
Hooray for Rana.
Rana, who's now got a bullet hole in his suit.
Yeah, Rana, who's unconscious at this point, I think.
Hold your breath.
Close your eyes as well. Also your nose.
And your veins.
Hey,
And clamp your sphincter.
well, something
Yes.
that we might do. We still have destiny points. Spend one to say is a spend one because, I mean, it would be completely silly to not have some kind of patch, patching thing for your spacesuit.
I
as standard
assume
gear.
that it's built in just because.
It's Star Wars, and that would
self-sealing.
make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you'd probably actually have to have your suit cut open, which I think the buzz droid never actually landed a.
No, it was a
No, it was a blaster pistol shot, I
Yep.
think.
Yeah.
That probably wouldn't even get through the thing normally.
Maybe we should reel Calculum in before he goes too far.
Whee! Oh well, time for me just to drift for eternity
No.
until my power goes
Wait.
down.
Wait until he hits the end of it, so it snaps him back in another direction.
You mean snaps him in half?
I can see
Either
the
works.
down-
Going that fast.
You're just going to drag. You're just going to keep dragging me now because this is the first time of peace you've had in a while.
yes.
Or
fact,
the
he's
ship's
outside.
going to have to go into hyperspace at some point.
Or go into atmosphere, and you'd be like, "Did we forget something?" Calculon's like, "I'm burning alive."
With the
Honestly,
with
the
the gargles
hyperspace,
as well.
hyperspace might be a better fate. Because either the ship will just disappear and you'll see nothing, or you'll get ripped apart on the subatomic level.
And end up in 40K.
Yes.
Of course.
So we managed to discover that some of the satellites, or all of the satellites, are certainly not satellites that are actually buzz droids that are meant to kill.
Anyone looking at a satellite. We do not know
no,
that
anybody
buzz droid-
trying to descend.
It is a wonderful trap.
Thank you.
Do buzz
Remember,
droids
these-
like?
Oh.
Mhm. I'm just wondering if buzz droids can broadcast to other buzz droids, and they're doing
Yeah.
a buzz droid relay of our position to this on the way out.
We
They,
should
they
land.
do have comms, so.
Can
I just-
somebody please winch us all back aboard and let us get this damn ship into the atmosphere so they can't kill us all?
I'm pulling the winch.
Oh, they can
As-
kill us all anyway.
As we pull out
any
further
skill roll
out, we
for that, or
see
just
No,
thousands
no.
of buzz droids just like start surrounding us.
all right. So everybody gets back in.
I do like how I've
Um,
managed to make a nice little pixely, like 1990s version of the spaceship there.
It actually looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Clashes horribly with the background, but
Eh.
Yeah.
I was-
It adds to the charm.
Ah,
So
you
you all
know.
get back onto the ship, and we learned something new today, people. It's not good.
Sith
That
use
doesn't mean-
buzz droids as sensor nets.
And also, wrong system. We don't get an EXP for learning something new.
Well, the problem is that since this is a buzz droid, we also, not sensor, we actually don't know where the Sith Academy is on planet. We do know that the planet is rather protected, though.
So, do we have a means of scanning from our ship?
Yes, we do, but we would have to get close, and also scanning is generally very loud.
Yeah.
Active scanning, anyway. But then again, this is a hidden academy, so it's probably not going to be putting out anything we can hit with the passives.
Well, let's look for places that are actually active, and we do the good old-fashioned groundwork of, going to bars and going, "Hey, has anyone seen a Sith Academy around here?" In a much more subtle
personally am not in
method.
favor of this plan.
Well, I mean, the thing is that he's not necessarily wrong in the idea that we could just sit down and try to be legitimate while trying to figure out where this is, and then we can boost there later.
As I said, do it in a much more subtle fashion.
Because as of right now, I think our ship is actually not powered. It's just like it's kind of shut down at the moment.
Yeah, you're kind of ghosting into the system.
How big is the thumbprint of the Y-wing? Of the A-wing?
Probably
Thumbprint?
super tiny.
Well, I'm just saying, is it possible for you to go Atmo and just Rana arrives on wherever he's going to be going?
Oh, you mean
And-
sensor?
Yeah.
It's rather small. I mean, by no means is it super, like, it's probably not invisible, but
I'm just saying.
yeah, no, I understand what you're saying. You're like try to get the A-wing on planet at the same time, but not in the same place.
Yeah. Because we're just trying to do a swoop. And the best way to do a swoop is get a lot of pictures and a lot of data to sift through. I mean, if we had like probes, we could use those, but we don't really have. Unless we want to contact the rebels, and be like, "Yo, do you have any of those repurposed Imperial probes?"
What Imperial probes? They haven't launched them yet.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Wait, really?
Yep.
But let's get some momentum. What do you guys want to do?
Let me fire you at the planet and see if it finds it.
Calculon is the new sense droid.
Yep.
Just you know what? Just give me a pair of binoculars, and just keep me right above atmosphere, and I'll just look with my sensor eyes.
Well, it won't be the first time you've swapped bodies.
You have my old body. You do know that my cunning is in my can. So, if you need to re-res me, that's possible.
Huh.
Right, plan.
We have
Land on planet or keep going. That's pretty much the two. Keep going and try to actively scan for it. Those are pretty much the two things. What do we want to do?
Right, Gray. How much? How hard is a check if I were just to see it from here, while floating outside?
It's a planet. That'd be an impossible
There's a
check.
lot you can see from orbit.
Yeah, but you can't see structures.
1, 2.
Can't see the
3,
Great Wall of
4.
China, as a matter of fact.
You
Yeah, I
can't.
don't think we're looking for something as big as that. How many are there settlements on the planet?
Yes, there's plenty. There's quite a few settlements. No,
Let's just
Nope, I don't
land on
see
the
it.
settlement because the Sith Academy can't run totally by itself, or at least I assume. It's got to get some supplies, and therefore we can just sneak and steal where the supplies are coming from, where they're going.
This is the first and only Sith arcology.
So yeah, let's land on planet.
Let's land.
Okay, yeah.
Can you reel me in?
The only real option.
I
No.
assume they've already reeled you in.
No, we just let them float off the back. You can just enjoy.
Rejoin re-entry.
Enjoy the ionic enjoy the ionic radiation from our drives.
Oh yeah, he's shielded from that, right? Yeah.
Surely he's right.
Okay.
Right. So you land. Yep. Calculon
Ran.
birds up in re-entry.
Roll up
I
the
am no
attack.
ghost, Calculon.
You land on basically Hicksville planet.
Crash.
Yeah, it's a starport, but you wouldn't really call it much of a starport.
It's a hole in the
Is it
ground.
better or worse than Dresde?
Probably better. It's probably along the lines of Moss Isley, but greener.
Okay, not that bad.
And slightly less crime as well, because there's no huts here.
So less starport, more Starjetty.
Yeah.
Okay.
Would it be missed if it all burnt down?
Probably. By the owners.
Not by us.
Yeah. But not by the greater galaxy, anyway.
Well, let's not burn things down unless absolutely necessary.
Okay, but it's a viable extraction plan.
We are behind enemy lines in hostile territory.
You're rebels. You're always behind enemy lines in hostile territory.
Yeah,
Yeah,
generally
Then I
we
could
don't
always
want to
enact a
piss off.
scorched earth policy.
Generally, we don't want to piss off the civilian population because we want them on our side, not the Imperials.
But this is a Scythiesque planet.
Exactly.
The locals probably know nothing about it. Also, why the hell is the Wookiee being the voice of reason here?
I just like to hear.
I
I
ask
like
that
the
every
idea.
week.
I like the idea of you doing distress. Grrr, grrr, grrr.
And he's doing like the hand motions and like waxing philosophically.
Yeah. I like to think Calabev has also been on stomach acid since he joined up with this lot.
He doesn't do drugs. He just eats Tums constantly. You know that frothing at the mouth that he's been having? That's just like the white chalky powder stuff.
Every time Calculon says, "I have a plan," he just something just like flares up inside.
Oh, you're giving me ulcers, goddammit.
No. Every single time Calculus says, "I have a plan," you can see parts of his fur just start getting white, like flecks in it, because he's getting gray hairs.
No. Every time that happens, a bit of his soul dies. That's why he doesn't care about being hit by a blaster rifle. His soul's already dead on the inside.
You can't kill what's already dead.
Pretty much.
Well, anyway.
Anyway,
We're landed, so Calculus will say, "I have a plan." Well, listen to what Rana says.
Ron's saying
what do I
jack
say?
shit right now.
yeah, let's.
Wait, leave me hanging, Rana.
We can sneak around. We can sneak around. Try to figure out what's going on around here. See if there are any Imperial presence here, because if there is one, they probably have maybe something about comings and goings of various transports.
We can also hold people at gunpoint and demand information.
Only if they are actually an Imperial logistics officer. Don't.
Even better, we can hold people at flamer point, and that's much more intimidating.
Well, either or.
Disruptor point? Actually, I need to hide my disruptors.
Oh,
We'll just put
probably
mittens
a
over
good
the front
idea.
of those or something.
Christ.
How do I hide my disruptors?
As I said,
Replace
mittens.
them?
No.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. You
So,
can-
so what planet are we on, or is it on the? Is it on the galactic map?
It's not on the galactic map. It's one I made up. 1 second while I find my made-up name.
All right. So this would be Outer Rim.
Yeah, it's pretty much Outer Rim.
All right.
Caltroyan, apparently.
Because there actually
Yeah.
is a map that they give you as to what the galactic map looks like.
Okay, so it's Outer Rim, so nothing we do actually matters here.
Well, it certainly matters from our mission standpoint, but
It
Well,
also
yeah,
sort
but
of
I mean
matters
sort of-
since the Outer
We have
Rim
a
has...
mission. I assume the Rebel Alliance just sent us out into space and hope for the best.
I
Probably
think they're
nobody
trying to get
died.
us killed, largely.
it's just one suicide mission after a time. One thing will solve the other, hopefully.